to take the loan, if anybody wants to loan on their own accord, it's their business. That's why the meeting in Nelson yesterday was not facilitated by the student union. It's the university management in collaboration with Nelson. If you have issues with Nelson that you want to go and ask, you ask them. That was an avenue. But nobody will ask you to go and take the loan. Nobody will tell you how to take the loan. Whether or not I choose to take the loan, it's my personal business. But I can't know fully well that the loan is the only opportunity for some people to get their fees paid. I can't deny them the opportunity to take the loan. No, it's not done anywhere. So whether or not you like it, the federal government has requested for details of all students in the universities in Nigeria. Whether or not you are in state-owned institution or federal government-owned institution, and the loan is available to you. So if as a year you choose not to take it, in all honesty, that's your business. And rumor that well, I'm saying is not the only one. If you check the university of the 17th of July 2024, it was stated there that the fees of fees present before the public council, and that is why there is no official release from the university. That's why I'm saying, see, there is no official release from the university that anybody should go and pay. If there were an official release, then the university has gone against whatever we discussed on 17th of July. But today, nobody has told you that if you don't pay, nobody has released on behalf of the university to tell you that if you don't pay your fees before the season of those this is the consequence. Number one, what do we do? The reason why we are here is to brainstorm and we get resolutions from here. What we do from here. So I myself, I can't tell us what to do. The meeting is called the generality of students can decide on what exactly we are going to at the end of this meeting. And the next question, which is whether should we pay? In all honesty, do not pay. I have not paid because the school fees is currently being reviewed. So if you ask me again, which you have done, please do not pay. And for the students of this who claim that they pay studio levy and do not use any practical, well, your departmental heads and everything go to the university that there is a laboratory for history students where there are pictures and these things from history, where they go there to learn and where they do the thing. So that means that they go into a studio to learn things about history. This is why you are being charged for studio learning. So if that is not being done, you have every right to write officially to the HOD and request for the laboratory where you are paying for to use every session. And finally, on the question of publicity for student loan, the student union as a body currently does not publicize the student loan. You have not seen any of us come out to say that come and take the student loan. So you can't even talk to us about using the publicity of the student loan. Thank you very, very much.
Number 5. My question has not been responded to. What is the way forward? Shall we go protest in your way? Never respond to number 5 questions.
So now, are there people with questions or suggestions? Number 1, number 2, number 3, not again, that man. Number 4.
My name is Ayobami. My name is Ayobami. I think the student union is not doing enough concerning the plight of the students in the school. For instance, now the underlevel students, they are being pressurized to pay, and what the student union body executive is doing is just to release a memo. And what happens is that the memo release cannot solve the problem. Solving the problem is by meeting the university authority that certain departments, certain faculties are pressurizing the students to pay, while the school authority has not issued any deadline for the payment. I think if we can go that way, the pressure will be removed from the students and everything will go back to normal ways. Thank you.
On the same notion, I think the executive should also consult with the school management to prompt the faculties and the departments who are pressuring these students not to write tests or exams or maybe to their practical. So they should write an official letter to them or a memo to the government like they did during the protest on the resolution. To write a memo to these faculties and departments to hold on for these students not to, because there's no any official deadline for now. So they should hold on for these students.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and Mr. Speaker. My name is Oyemiwa Jonuju from History. I'm on the level. Alright, so what I just want to say is that before the protest, the student union said that they've been calling meetings, but the school management said that they don't have time or they are just posting them. On our own, we organized protests unknowingly to them, and they had to call for a meeting because they know something's at stake. Because they know their reputation at stake. Media came and everybody knew. All of Nigeria knew. In fact, people abroad said. So if you organize something like that again, and the students will know that, and the school managers will know that okay, there's something at stake for them. Maybe that okay, maybe I don't know, maybe protest again or another dimension. That they know that okay, something like, because if they know that they are not, they know that there is nothing to lose for them, just keep posting us and they pressurizing us to pay. But if they know that okay, something about the school is at stake, without spoiling anything, without vandalizing anything, they will know that okay, maybe their reputation or some other things are at stake. Then they will take action. Because since 1 month ago now, they said that they will do meeting. The government council will organize meeting. Since 1 month ago, they won't meeting, giving us an excuse that because a relative of or the head of governing council has died or something, so they can't hold meeting. Since 1 month ago, I feel that that's not really plausible and that's not reasonable. So what we can do now is that we should test or do find another dimension to go about this thing. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. Yes, this is the way forward for my end. You have to tell the university that we want to know the new school fees before we go ahead for the payment. Or else there should be total reversal. And again, you the student leader direct you to every cyber cafe on this campus not to accept school fees or from any other person. Put a directive to it that they should not should go there and pay school fees through them. Or else they are holding accountable for it. And again, tell the investment management that we don't know how much you are paying for the school fees. Since 17th of last month till 17th of today, we want to know from now and next week Friday the new school fees, or else we'll go on the street for protest. Thank you.
I have a suggestion.
Okay, I have two suggestions. The first one, you said the management will be meeting on the 30th of August, right? You said the management will be meeting on the 30th of August, ending of this month. I suggest that we meet with them. No longer you as the representative, because we are not getting a good report. So let us meet with them that day, so that we can actually pour out our grievances, so they will understand us and know where we are coming from. Because when you go there, I'm sure that you're also going to present the same to plate and they'll give you the same thing they've been giving you and you come back to relay the same message. So there'll be a difference when we actually meet with them ourselves so we can actually express our grievances. And regarding this, I'm sure that you've heard over 1,000, it's an exaggeration, 1,000 of people saying lecturers have been telling them pay school fees, pay school fees, pay school fees. So I think the management should release a memo regarding that so that when lecturers pressurizes the students, they will have an evidence. Because these lecturers, when you tell them that the students management said, they will say, are they our boss? They're not under us. And when they ask you that question, you would actually, okay, that's true. So, but when they have a memo from the management, they would actually understand the open. So please, let us be the ones to meet with them. We are no longer sending you as a representation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Well, I want to actually address the students. So the students. Number one, I feel like we are not organized.
Sorry, we cannot hear you.
I said I feel like we are not organized as a group of people. We cannot be having congress here. There's a meeting somewhere there. There's a meeting somewhere there. That does not present us as we know what we are doing. We are university students for God's sake. We cannot be having a meeting and everybody's having their phone. It does not make sense. That does not present us as we know what we are doing. The students union can do what they can do, but I feel like as students also, we should sensitize our fellow people. If you go back to your hostel and you actually talk about these things, to actually make a difference. We can't keep, while the students union have a lot to do, but we can't keep expecting them to do all the work for us. We ourselves, we have a lot of work to do. We actually have to go back and sensitize the pressure of whoever it is. We can't only expect that, or the student union will do it for us, because a lot of us are actually scared. We are waiting for, if anything happens today, a lot of people are talking today will not talk. So if you are sure that actually want this to be reviewed, go back to your hostel, go to your classroom, speak about it, don't keep quiet. Don't wait for one person to represent you. You can represent yourself. We have power in our numbers. Everyone can
Well, I'm saying that all of the suggestions have been taken to know that the university management should, that we should notify the management and we should take it to note the departments and courses that have been asking people to submit course registrations and school fees received before anything can happen so that adequate measures can be taken. And the same thing for people who have to submit the same for tests to hold this week. And of course, that we should try a new dimension to put the university management at their feet and go fast with the review of the student fee, and of course, but on directing the cyber cafes not to take fees of university. I put it to you that majority of students who pay their fees do not even do it at the cyber cafe. I pay my fees. I've never been to the cyber cafes to pay. I pay them on my phone. I use my card to pay my fees. So whether or not you ask cyber cafes not to, it still will work. And if we can have a town hall meeting before the governing council meeting, that will be communicated to university management before we can do that one. Yeah.
Sorry, there's the two. Because important and releasing memo from the UAE management. Counter that.
Please, closing portal. This one is to say closing portal and releasing memo from
Sorry.
You might.
Sorry.
That's only my team.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Awoke Swayende, further level from the Faculty of Law. Now, I've been hearing some things lately, and I actually think it is actually ridiculous that people from a specific faculty and department still have to come and complain to you directly before you actually know of these things. Because I actually think that the student union is supposed to be working together with all the student leaders in this school. But I don't think that is emotion. I don't think that is effective. Because even if we judge by the look of it, how many student leaders, how many faculty leaders are in this place? These people are supposed to have received this complaint from their faculty mates. And they are the ones that should have tendered this to you. If they have tendered that to you, you should have known the potential solution that you would propose even before coming here today. Do you understand? You are not supposed to just be hearing this thing like a new phenomenon now. Like, I don't even know like the correlation, like how the student union is working together with the student leaders of this school. Now, if there is a resolution by the student union, we don't expect you to enforce it single-handedly. You should work with the student leaders of the faculty of the halls to enforce it. But then if that is not in place, all the blame comes back to you. I think for you to actually enforce your resolutions, carry these people along. If they don't do what they are expected to, they should also be ready to share the blame, not you alone. And we should know that these specific people are not taking their responsibilities as they should. You are the representative of the school as a whole. But you are not there alone, for God's sake. For the students, you are not there alone. There are also student leaders in all faculties that should be responsible for these blames too. But when we do not actually know those that are not responsible in their roles, all the blames will come to you. So what I'm saying is this: take everyone along. Let us know your resolution. Now we know, but what we actually think is all talks. There has been resolutions for the past 1 month, but then no effective remedy even till now. Now, let us know where we are going. People have been asking that should they pay or should they not pay. I think some people would actually agree with me that the student union would, if they can tell us that, you see, at this stage, go and pay. That's what majority of us are thinking. That's why they are still asking you that question, that should we go and pay or not? But then if you are asking us not to pay, there has to be effective remedy. There has to be evidence that you are working. If you are telling people that there is a governing council meeting scheduled for the end of this month, and by that time exams would have started, do you expect people to believe that before they can write an exam that would have started already, nobody would have asked for school fees? No, they won't believe it. And there are so many things in this school that before you can do, you have to tender receipt of school fees. I'm not sure of many things, but I know as simple as small as the gym. Before you can register to the gym, you have to tender your school fees receipt. Like, very ridiculous. If the school, in collaboration with the student union, has like a resolution that the school fees payment has been suspended, then every single body in this school has to be carried along, that they will not request for receipt of school fees before a student can do anything. If that is still in motion, that some people are still requesting for school fees, it will only make us see you as hypocrites, that you are only pushing us forward and I beg whatever the feel. So I think we need more evidence from you. And yes, carry your whatever student leaders in this school. Some of them are just there because of the prestige. That is not a lie. They are just there because of the prestige. Carry them along. If they are not responsible in their positions, let us know. Let us also be able to hold them accountable, and not only you. Yes. Yes, he said suspend the payment portal. I think that is actually another way of combating the issue of cyber cafe not accepting payments. That is not possible. But then we can suspend the portal for payment. We can tell them to suspend it. If they really do not want us to pay now, let them suspend the payment portal. And there should be a memorandum that the payment portal has been suspended for now, prior to another release of the payment of school fees. And an ample deadline will be set. So I think that's enough.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajibade Sunday from the Department of Cyber. So here are my recommendations. The it has already been said, but let me add points to it. The first is the school management to release a memo before Monday or Tuesday, because based on those that are doing course registration. Because if you are saying that the SC saying we should not pay, they will not listen to us. But when the school management says something, they will listen to it. So it should be like this. A memo should be written that. Can you hear him? That the memo should be written by the school management before Monday or Tuesday about the students to be allowed to pay, to be allowed to carry on their registration, or registration to be put on hold, paying the new school fees. And then the other one about suspension of the portal. Now about the student leaders, are they working or not? My faculty president, I've been in his DM, always asking him how far they are telling us this and that. And what he keeps on telling me is in your DM. He said he showed me one message when he was asking you what should we do, and he said up till now you have not replied him. That's faculty of social science about the school fees and all these things. So many people might be, so keep on checking your message, please. Most of us are in your DM. I believe we are all working and we all want what is best for you. Right? So please let us do this. So the resolution is this simple. The two recommendations are the suspension of the payment portal, that will cover everything, irrespective of who memo or not. And if that's not feasible, they should release a memo that both.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Faith Taiwo Adedugan from the Department of History, and I want to speak on way forward. I will have taken on suspension of payment portal, but that's one. So I'll be moving motion that this Congress should agree that the student union community entirely from the executive should write to the school management by stating ultimatum of just 3 days to come up with the review of the school fees. The student governing body should meet within 3 days or max a week, the whole of next week. You can give them next week Friday as the ultimatum to communicate back to us. The time is going. Today is 17th. GS exam is starting on the 2nd of next month, September. Freshers, everybody are panicking. They are paying already. So if you are really serious with this thing, a week ultimatum for the school management to give us response about review, and if the deadline is not met, a day after they should expect us at the street of University of Ibadan. We are protesting again. That's my motion.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now, it's not that we are fighting the school management about the PI. We are also fighting the student union executive because they've been irresponsible. So now we are giving the school management 3 days ultimatum for the memo. We are also giving the student union executive ultimatum also. On Wednesday, if we did not see anything from your end, that means that we're like legitimately you should resign, or else I'm at the office in you.
So let me get that. To make things very, very clear, the resolution from this meeting is that number 1, the university management should release a memo halting the use of or the requirement for registration and tests in all departments. Yes or yes? That the university management should release a memo stopping all departments from asking that all departments affected with requirement of school fees for registration and any other things to be suspended. Yes or yes? Yes. And that we should have an ultimatum for the university to work on the school fees. Yes or yes? 3 days. Yes or yes? Yes. Are there any other resolutions? Closing of how many days? That
Resignation is part of the resolution. Yes, it's part of the resolution. 3 days from the end of the student union executive, they should resign.
okay. So all of the resolutions have been taken into
Ask it, and let me question. That's the question that I want to object it, man.
Now, to him, he has his own point. I'm a student, he has his own point. Now, the question is, after he resigns, is there a plan already? Exactly. That you want to propose? How long will it take? We are starting again. What?
Okay, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming.
You should read the resolutions out. You should read them out. Read the resolutions out.
We've taken the resolution and we need to come to the end of the Congress. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Read the resolutions out. Mr. President, the Congress is not over. The Congress is not over. Read it out. Read it out. The resolution, read it out. No, read it out. Yes. Number one.
That the University Congress to release memo all senior department from aspects of city management. That there should be a 3 days on platform for the school to get back to the students, and the payment forecast will be suspended.
Okay, yeah. You go, yeah, continue now. Your own memo.
There should be a memo from the student union between 3 days. For us to understand.
We are looking for the management. They are actually looking for escape.
We are not supposed
and he decided that he does not want to be a scapegoat. We are looking for a Sakin Shala. He does not want to be a Sakin Shala. Where are the SLC members?
For real,
they need to be suspended.
Look at the number of students. Where are they? Where are they now? The truth is that one man cannot do it. But that is our representative, Mr. President. That's why we are blaming him. No, if you say to resign, he's not the only one to resign. Every one of them must resign. Resignation is not the one to resign. That means we are starting all over again. That's the speaker.
Sorry, you are the speaker of the SLC. Where are your members? Where are they? I don't know who elected you.
There's always an issue of power in every country. Please, let it be known. Let it be known. our Congress ended without resolution. The president and the speaker and the secretary, they left the Congress. They left the Congress. They did not close the They did not give us a closing remark for the Congress.
Please listen. It's on. Please just listen. Please listen. Please listen. 1 hour. The student union leadership has done what it does every time. They will not allow us to end the Congress as it should. I don't know if you get the point. But here is it, like I stated in the morning. We must rescue our own student union from arrogance. And on that very basis, in addition to all that has been said today, let us keep the organization going. The responsibility on our shoulders is to rescue our own union from ignorance, from arrogance, and from fear. So on that very basis, we will do the thing that gave rise to this gathering again. So the point is this. If there are other suggestions, let us have it. But in the meantime, as a remedy to keep this momentum alive, we're going to be passing a kind of sheet to call for another Congress. So the date for the Congress will now fall on the day after the ultimatum lapse. So let us do this to rescue our own union from ignorance, from arrogance and fear. So please, if you have a sheet of paper, help us out with it. If you have a sheet of paper, please help us out. Let us begin it now. It is possible to get 250 signatories right away here and even submit the letter right away. If we don't do this, our union already behaving as if it has been conquered will be completely conquered. So let us rescue our own union from ignorance, from arrogance, and from fear that has gripped the leadership of the student union. Thank you very much. So please for God's sake, do well to fill it. Do well to view the attendance, please. Sorry, do well to register your name. We are going to be calling for a Congress the second day when the ultimatum lapse. Thank you very much.
How would you end Congress just like that?